Hello, thank you for joining me. I've had one of those mornings that I call a fertling and a faffing morning. To translate, it means I've not stopped, but I'm not quite sure what I've done or what I've achieved. I did have a good chat with my friend, but I have to admit that happens every day. Hi Glenys. We chat every single day. And I don't mean 5-10 minutes, I mean a good old chat. But now I'm out dodging the showers and I'm going to kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Ooh, what a horrible thought. I am getting a blast of air that I need. I'm going to record this, which I wanted to do, but I'm also going to plant up some bulbs for spring. So I will be chatting whilst I do that and explaining what I'm using for this particular task, because I'm a great believer in reutilising, recycling, etc. So I will reposition myself and show you some of the things that I'll be working with. First of all, there is an old ladder, an old wooden ladder that a friend gave to me. And I've fixed 4 tubs into this, just plastic tubs, the cheapest and cheerfulest I could find. I've pierced holes in the bottom, and this construction served beautifully throughout the summer as a cascade for tomatoes. And though my tomatoes in the greenhouse were hopeless, the ones I got from here were great. It also looked pretty. Then I will put some bulbs into the little trough over on the wall. And then, time permitting, to take you round the corner by my wood store. That was a chair with an old picnic basket that was planted up. The chair legs have collapsed, the picnic basket likewise. So my third task, which I will not record, will be pulling all the plants out, repositioning them, putting the wicker basket remains into the bin and trying to hack up the chair. So those are my 3 tasks. I will reposition you and then I will get on. Off we go in the hope that the camera doesn't blow over, the heavy lorries don't come down the lane, and that this doesn't fall over. I've lent my construction against this wrought iron. I've already filled the bottom 3 containers with compost, and it is compost from my composters, so you do tend to see bits of eggshell and things coming through, and other bits that will go back in for more composting. A friend helped me to empty out the composters a couple of weeks ago, so I have several bags stowed away in the garage that will be used for the vegetable pots next year. I had to replace the compost in here because tomatoes, they're very hungry plants and they take all the nutrient from the soil. So there we are. The bulbs. I've got a bag of mini daffs, Tete-a-Tete, one of my favourites, and just a few tulips, Clusiana Lady Jane. So that will remind me of my friend Jane. I always like things that remind me of people, but they look as if they will be rather pretty. Okay, so I'm going to pop 2 of those at the front of each of these. I'll just place them for now, and then I'll push them down later. And I did start off the first 5 minutes probably with gloves on, and I've abandoned them somewhere. I just can't work with gardening gloves. So now, how many of these do you think? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I think 3 will be fine. I can put a couple of primulas in then. 1, 2, 3. I can count to 3 still. That's always a plus, isn't it? 1, 2, 3. Good job I've not got my gloves on, because I can use my fingers for it. Whoop. The one that got away. 1, 2, 3. Pick that one up before I tread on it. So, down they go. Give them a push down, and then I will top them up with a bit more compost. But I love being able to utilise things, and I have a friend that came along with these ladders, and he will arrive. Was wondering, could you make use of this, Steve? And more than often I can, though I have got a few things that I'm still considering how I can possibly use them. But it will happen. But anyway, just a bit more compost on the top so that they're protected. And I'm listening to the birds twittering whilst I'm doing this. I'm waiting, but I have a horrible feeling that the postman will come round the corner any minute. There we are. So I have the compost here that I removed from the containers that will go straight into the composters, be stirred in with all the greenery stuff that's going in, ready for next season. So now all I have to do is position this, and I know exactly where it's going so that it can be seen and enjoyed. So fertling over and done with. Tick. Achieved. Tick. Day's a good one. Thank you for joining me, and hopefully I'll be able to show you the fruits of my labours in spring, when these are a nice mass of colour. But I will get some little primulas to pop in between the bulbs. Thank you for joining me, and thank goodness the camera remained vertical. Bye.